Hi, everyone, and welcome to Your Best Self. I'm Dr. Stephen Davidowitz, also known as Dr. D. It is springtime in New York. There is really nothing like it. I hope you all have felt the wonderful effects of the longer days, warmer weather, and the promise of happier and healthier days ahead. We here at the show strive to entertain, but also to inform. We curate our show to deliver the best tips and the best experts we think you and your family will benefit from. And of course, we have a blast doing it. If there is anything you ever want to see us cover here at Your Best Self, don't be shy. Connect with us on social media at Your Best Self TV and let us know. Without further ado, let us entertain you, starting with our first guest. Seasoned comedic actor Jeff Holman stars in the film Being the Ricardos, now on Amazon Prime Video, as Roger Otter, a high-ranking studio exec at Philip Morris. Holman's character works directly with Lucille Ball, played by Nicole Kidman, and Desi Arnaz, played by Javier Bardem. Jeff has an impressive variety of credits in multiple film and television projects, including Showtime's Yellow Jackets, ABC's Grey's Anatomy, and countless others. He joins us now. Great to have you on the show, Jeff.
Hello, New York, and thanks for having me on Your Best Self. I'm really psyched.
You have quite a resume. And
Thank you so much, Dr. D.
the film Being the Ricardos is quite an addition to that. So tell us about your character.
As you mentioned, I play Philip Morris executive Roger Otter, and I'm in charge of telling Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz what they can and can't do with their show. And just how well that goes for me, you'll have to see the film to find out. But as with the rest of my career, comedy ensues.
What was it like to work with Nicole Kidman?
Well, I wasn't sure what I'd be getting. I've worked with a lot of big name actors in the past, and some of them have been absolutely lovely, and others have been downright jerks. So I wasn't sure. And these two huge actors with Academy Awards, multiple nominations, gigantic breadth of careers. I was like, well, are they going to be jerks? But thank goodness, nothing could be further from the truth.
And I'm sure then the set feels that sense of being a part of everything, right? When you have these mega stars who are there for you and they're showing you that same respect, you're going to end up acting better and the whole project is just going to come out better.
Absolutely. When they're on their game, that puts me on my A game, and it just makes everything so much better. And then to have Aaron Sorkin and Todd Black helming the entire project and bringing it all home was a dream come true.
How did you prepare for the role? Are you an I Love Lucy fan?
I'm a huge I Love Lucy fan. I used to watch it every day after school in reruns, and so I knew every episode by heart. I didn't have to watch any episodes, but I did research the behind the scenes of the show, as well as Lucille Ball herself and the Philip Morris Company and Desi Arnaz. Um, I I found out that Lucille Ball was a Chesterfield girl in New York. She actually sold Chesterfield cigarettes from a tray with the ribbon around the neck. And so she smoked Chesterfields all her life. And there's even a scene in the film where I'm pleading with her, please smoke one of our cigarettes instead of Chesterfields. And she was notoriously stubborn about that.
My favorite episode of I Love Lucy, because you mentioned that you watched them all. So did I. I watched them on reruns over and over and over. I used to tape it with my VCR. And my favorite one was the chocolate, when she was in the chocolate factory trying to keep up on the conveyor belt. And I was young
Like
watching this,
stuffing
but
them in her stuff.
yeah,
I love
I
that.
just couldn't stop laughing. I think that was the first time I had some whatever I was drinking go through the nose. Terrible feeling, but so that's what she did to me. She was a great comedic actress. Can you share what projects or what's next in your acting career?
Well, as you mentioned before, I'm in the project Yellow Jackets. I have a recurring role of Randy Walsh, and that is a fantastic show, very intense. It's kind of in the vein of Lost where they have the present day and then they tell the backstory in flashbacks. It's fantastic. And I'm also appearing in a new show on HBO Max called Minx, which debuted on St. Patrick's Day, March 17th. And the episode I was in was on that day. So you can go back and stream that anytime.
It was such a pleasure having you on the show, Jeff. Thanks for joining
Oh,
us.
thanks so much. Oh, I really appreciate it. Thanks, Dr. D.
We'll be right back.